Welcome to Scoob and the Noob. I am Scoob, and I'm with the Noob. Noob, do you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
My real name?
No.
Okay. So
Real
I
names.
go by the board Milf.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're using our made-up names? Remember when Peter Parker said that in the movie?
Uh,
When he met Doctor Strange?
Oh my god.
He didn't realize that was his... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You're the board MILF?
Yeah, I'm the board Milf. I have a podcast.
What's it called?
It's called the board Milf.
Clever. I see what you did there.
Yeah. So I'm also on Instagram, the board Milf podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I just talk about everything on there. So I don't understand what a noob is.
Don't call me a noob. I've been around the blocks more times
You don't
than
know.
you.
The noobs would say that.
Like
they
a
don't know.
newbie?
Hence noob. So
Oh.
basically, right, you like to call yourself, like a Marvel or an MCU fan, but like I question your knowledge because sometimes you say some things and it's like really you don't, so the concept of the show is to just look at the MCU through the eyes. Look, I'm no expert, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but I mean I'm definitely more than just a
So you think
casual.
you know more than me.
I definitely know
I
more.
don't think I'm like a hardcore MCU fan, but I love it. And
Yeah, so
I always had before it even became popular. Like even when I was a kid,
there was no MCU when you were a kid, but I
no.
heard you.
But what I'm saying is that as far as comic books are concerned,
You read comic books?
you know what I mean? Yeah, I tried to. My mom wouldn't buy them for me, but my brother had some, so I would try to steal them and read them. So I really didn't get too much into it like I probably wanted to, but
Nah, I hear you. I just think the MCU, like, everybody enjoys it their own way, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the way you enjoy it.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, I want to test your knowledge. I want to just I don't know, just kind of just
Ooh.
bring you on here, embarrass you a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah. Because like I said, I talk and interact with more Marvel things than you do, so
Yeah.
I just want to share my frustration with everybody. Show people what I deal with when I talk Marvel with noobs like you. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually not an expert though,
Obviously,
because
but I'm not a bandwagoner. Like
bandwagoner.
yeah,
Wow,
it's
I
not-
like that.
Wouldn't that be like the plural of like?
I mean, listen,
you
I love
jumped on
made
the
up words.
bandwagon.
I love made up words that make sense.
Wow.
If you could use a made up word that makes sense and I understand it and you don't even have to explain it,
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. So
Well,
bandwagon.
what I'm saying is that like I don't know if I take offense to being called a noob.
Okay, so here's the thing. I will stop calling you a noob if you could prove
Okay.
that you're not a noob.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go online while we talk.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just try to look up just like a quiz or something to see if you could take. If you could pass that quiz, maybe you could qualify as not being a noob.
Okay.
However, it's gonna mess up this segment because it's called Scoob and the Noob.
Okay.
If you are not a noob, then it's gonna be Scoob and the. See, you see what happens?
I get
Scoob
you.
and the
I get you. I got you. I got you.
not so noob. It's not gonna work. It doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
I need you to fail this quiz. So,
I'm pretty sure it probably will because
but
I'm not good at taking tests.
okay. So
Actually, I'm great at taking tests.
So the goal of this show, I'm gonna have different segments, and we're gonna talk some different things that are going on.
So why are we not on like camera?
Because some people are camera shy,
Oh, I'm
and
not.
it's not me. Oh, you're not.
I mean, I can.
You
be.
were so you were
If
ready.
I'm
You
not
were camera
feeling
ready
like
when
I
I brought the.
No,
Yes.
if I'm not feeling like I look great,
See, nonsense.
or if I look like I'm pretty fat in it,
nobody has time for that. Nobody.
Okay.
I don't know.
because you're a guy.
Whatever that means. So, like I was saying, we're gonna have different segments as we go along. I'm gonna polish this out a little bit more. Probably have like a nice intro
Okay.
when it comes on. We're gonna do some fun stuff. This is the
Okay.
first episode, so I'm trying to
Well,
get
I'm
the
honored to be your first guest.
first guest. I
on your
want you to.
first-
I
on
want
your
you to
first
co-host
segment.
this thing. I want you to
Okay.
like the new part. I want
I
it to
think I
just
could
be
do that.
you.
I
But
think I do that because I love
here's the thing.
movies.
It's good that your name isn't actually in the title, just in case I do need to swap you. You know what I mean? Just in case you. No. I meant to like you might prove you're not a noob, so I might have to replace you with
Wow.
someone who's actually a noob.
Whatever.
Or I can get comments about how you're trash, and then it'd be easy to remove you from the show. Like just swap you out.
Once
For
they see me,
So-
I doubt it.
the plan is to be our show. I mean, I'm doing all the work, but our show.
Okay.
uh, we'll have a segment today. All right, so this is how we setting it up today. So today we're gonna start off just talking about what's currently going on right now, like active stuff in the MCU right now.
Yeah.
See where you're at with that kind of stuff. Like I said, I want to touch your noobness.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a quiz. Like I said, I'm literally on my phone right now, looking up stuff. I'm gonna pick a quiz. We're gonna take it together, and smash you on that quiz, and then we're gonna show everybody how much of a noob you are. Mm-hmm. And then we'll also, one thing about the Marvel and these MCU shows, even though the stories are adapted from comic books, and even though this and that, and like you could probably know some things, they adapt what they want to adapt, and like so you always have to predict things. And so I want to just kind of make some predictions on like what we think is going to happen on some upcoming things, and I think that'll wrap up our show for today. Going forward, I want to have some segments, some things, and have like just different stuff. But for now, I just want to show everybody you a noob.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, so we're gonna start with some current MCU stuff. Okay. So, not sure if you're tracking on this, but Hawkeye right now is was it about to be episode 4 coming up this week on Disney Plus? Are you up to date with Hawkeye?
I think I am.
How many episodes have you seen?
I think I've seen.
See, I think I've seen. How many episodes did you see?
I think I've seen.
That's a new answer.
2? No, 3.
See?
I've seen 3.
New answers. You don't even know how many.
I've seen 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
3.
You've seen 3 episodes. How you liking the series so
far? I actually thought it was going to be kind of whack when I've seen the first episode.
Not a Hawkeye fan?
Huh?
You're not a Hawkeye fan, are you?
I like Hawkeye. I can't say I like him better than Black Widow, but I kind of do.
Okay.
I like Hawkeye. Like, I like his personality and his whole persona and stuff like that or whatever. Like, right. He's just like a regular guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That just has these special skills. And it's like, he don't like take shit.
So far, right? You watch the other MCU shows, right?
Hell yeah.
Disney Plus. So if you had to rank them so far, I mean, I know it's only 3 episodes in the Hawkeye. Yeah. Where would you rank it? Like, so what? We have WandaVision, we had Loki, we had Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I thought I'd never like that because I despise. So you like that? I can't say despise. I never liked Anthony Mackie.
Man, fuck your camp.
Oh God!
I never liked him ever since I'm not playing. Mm-hmm. It's before he played Pac in the Biggie movie.
I hated him in 8 Mile, but he was a terrible Tupac. Let's just.
He was a horrible Tupac.
Like,
I mean, maybe I should just like not Tupac? Be downing him. Maybe his agent, but
he could have said no.
But I'm just saying
that was just disrespected the guy.
Disrespectful, exactly.
Disrespected a legend, right?
Pac
there.
Was turning over in his grave with that one.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know what I mean?
But, so Anthony Mackie aside, so you liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I started to like Anthony Mackie after that. Like, I give him a little bit more respect. I still don't like him that much, but I still give him more. I give him a lot more respect after seeing Falcon.
Yeah. So. Back to the rankings, right? So with all the shows, right? For me, I would say, I forgot about What If. I think out of all the shows, What If is the one I like the least so far.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it much.
I mean, I get it. Like, you get to see alternate takes on different shows, but I mean, it seemed to, like, the one episode where T'Challa was Star-Lord,
right?
Like, to me, it was like, if that really happened, they made everything happen the same way, but it would just happen to be T'Challa instead of Peter.
Right.
Like, what? If T'Challa was taken and everything would have been different because he's different than Peter Quill. Like, he's different than, I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of how they did that episode, or really most of the episodes. Yeah. Some were okay, but the Doctor Strange one was pretty cool. Yeah. But I don't know.
I think the Doctor Strange one for me was probably the best one, and I loved how everything came together at the end on that last episode. I did.
To me,
I liked how all of them got basically came together.
I didn't like it. To me, seemed unnecessary. What If to me, again, I never read the What If series in the comics, so maybe this is what they did in the comics. Maybe they at the end of I don't know. To me, they didn't need to be tied together. Right. If you were going to tell these individual stories of what would happen if this would happen, cool. I don't think I needed a super team of what if characters team together and then put in there. Because if that was the case, I'm questioning the characters that were picked for that. But I don't know. Just not a huge fan of What If. I think that's the worst show. I think for me, let's see. Even though we just talked about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, to me it's just a regular show. Like it had like a lot of regular, like nothing amazing about it, but it wasn't a bad show. And to be honest, to me, What If it was the only bad show. So the other shows are good. So this is not a knock. I'm with you on not being a huge Anthony Mackie fan, but I was an Anthony Mackie fan of that series though. Like he really I like how grounded the character was, and I like what they did with all of that. So
and his growth in it to accept being like the new
right and I hated just Falcon was just a boring like now I'm okay with him being the new Captain America just because I saw how it happened. If there was no Falcon and Winter Soldier series and they just handed him the shield at the end of the Endgame and then the next thing was Captain America 4 and he was it, I'd be like no. But seeing that, I feel it much better. I feel much better about him being Captain America.
Right.
What else we had? We just talked about Hawkeye. To me, I would put Hawkeye next as so good so far. Still more episodes to come. I think there's 6 episodes. There's some surprises coming up. I'll save that for our prediction portion. But so we have that show. And then to me, my second favorite show, we might disagree here. I don't know. But Loki, to me, was my second favorite show. I went into Loki thinking, I'm not going to like this show very much. It's going to be whatever. And that show really blew my mind. Like
it really did.
Loki was amazing.
Yeah.
Loki was amazing. However, which do you prefer, Loki or WandaVision?
As like the top choice?
Those are the last 2 left. I think we agree that those are the top 2, so.
To be honest, I still probably pick WandaVision.
Really? Oh, so we agree on our own. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, because I already liked Loki, so I didn't know the show was going to be as great as it was.
Yeah.
And all the other characters in it.
Yeah.
To me, I loved it, and then I loved that last episode. Like it just makes me want more.
A lot of people
I have so much more questions. Like I'm like,
absolutely.
What else?
A lot of people talked about that last episode because it was just not a whole lot of action.
Yeah.
But to me, I thought the last episode was great.
It made you think.
It was all talking, but it was still great.
Yeah.
And for me, the best show, was WandaVision, just because it took such a unique approach. Like the concept on that show was just, to me, amazing. And just like I know. The first few episodes, people were like, "What the hell's going on? What is this trash?" But for me, it got real good. Really let down by the whole way they used Quicksilver, and he wasn't really Quicksilver. It was just Ralph Boner. That was I don't know why they did that. There were some things that got cut out the show. I'm not sure if you know this, but because of COVID and because stuff like that, Doctor Strange was supposed to make an appearance. There was some other things that was supposed to happen, but they kind of cut it and they kind of worked around some things. But to me, it still came out great. I think WandaVision was just great, a great show. But I guess that wraps that segment up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
No, but what's the question?
The quiz.
Yeah.
All right, so now again, this is just me flipping through my phone. By the way, whenever you do this, so many of these websites just have like so many ads. Oh man, I lost the page. So many ads when you're just trying to get a quiz, and it's like, oh man, I really lost the quiz. So I found one from Rotten Tomatoes that I was gonna do.
Oh God.
Because there was one from www.popbuzz. Don't do that one. Loaded with ads. It was terrible. I wanted to do this Rotten Tomatoes one, but I am having trouble pulling this up. So, wait, here we go. All right. Question number 1. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because this is going to prove that you're a noob. Okay. And again, I haven't really previewed this, so hopefully I don't get these answers wrong. But question number 1. In how many Marvel Studios films does Agent Coulson appear?
Coulson is
Yeah, here's a picture of Coulson. He's the one that.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
He's a sweet guy.
Now listen to the question.
Okay.
In how many Marvel Studio films does he appear in? Now, I will tell you that this quiz was posted on March 25th of 2020. So what came up? Maybe Black Widow? So anything pre-Black Widow is
Anything pre-Black Widow?
Yeah, because the only thing that came out after March 25th was Black Widow. So
okay, so I would say I think he appeared in like a Thor. You're talking about movies, right?
It says Marvel Studios films.
How do I know which one is what?
I mean,
so I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So I think he appeared in Thor. That's one.
You think
then
he appeared
I think
in Thor?
he appeared in what was it? Was like the first one.
First one. What? I'll help you out if you.
Avengers.
Yes. Okay. You're talking Avengers.
Yeah.
So you're saying Thor, Avengers, and what else?
Yeah. I gotta count the Wanda, right? Because I think
you're counting Wanda. Okay.
No, not Wanda.
So he's not in Wanda.
Wait, hold on.
I'm repeating after you. I'm not even.
I know. No, he wasn't in WandaVision.
So we're gonna take that back. That picture
because you said movies. So
I said
I'm talking
Marvel
about,
Studios films.
Films. So films could be shows and movies, right?
Okay, I'm gonna give you the choices. The choices are 4, 7, 6, and 5. Why didn't they just put them in order? 4, 5, 6, or 7?
I'm going to say 4.
You're gonna say 4. So
I think he appeared in I say Wanda.
Honestly they're throwing me off.
Window.
They're throwing me off by saying Marvel Studio
I thought
films.
Black Widow. I thought he was in a Black Widow movie.
Well, Black Widow movie. When did that come out? That came out in 2020, right? Or 2021, I mean.
2021.
Right. So this was posted in 2020, so it can't be counting Black Widow, right?
Okay, so it can't be counting that. So, yeah, I guess I'll stick with 4.
Okay, you're sticking with 4, but you didn't even name the 4. So, obviously he
Avengers.
was Avengers. What else was he in?
That's the first Avengers.
Yes.
And then I said that he was in Thor.
He was not in Thor.
Yeah, the first Thor.
The first Thor? He was in the first Thor? What did he do in first Thor?
Well, when he came to Earth, and then they captured him in the thing.
Okay.
And
what else? What you got? What else you got? You're missing the big one. I thought you were gonna say.
I said Avengers.
Yeah. Oh, that was the biggest one.
Yeah.
What else?
Captain America?
No, Captain Marvel. He was in Captain Marvel.
He was in Captain Marvel?
Yeah, he was.
I don't remember that one. I knew Fury was in that.
He was his partner.
I didn't even notice him in that.
How do you not notice him? All right. And so here's the thing, Marvel Studios films. So he's also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I don't know if that counts.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a TV show, but I don't know if that was done by Marvel
Studios.
But
they're saying
films.
appearance, right?
Yeah, so I'm also going to say 4, but that your 3 plus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is my 4. So I'm going with 4. Just like you. And 4 is wrong. It's actually 5. Oh my God. I'm so stupid. Yes. So they were only talking about movies. You know what I forgot? And you forgot?
What?
Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
Ooh.
Iron Man and Iron Man 2. Yo, I completely forgot about the Iron Man movies. And then that's what led everything off. That's crazy. So we both were wrong.
Pay attention to the Iron Man movies.
Okay. This one, I have no idea. So I'm thinking you have no idea too. We're going to go through this one quickly. Who was originally set to direct Ant-Man? The choices are Joe Cornish, Kevin Smith, Edgar Wright, and Jay Roach.
Kevin Smith.
I'm going to go Joe Roach. The correct answer was Edgar Wright. I don't know.
Damn, you more of a noob than I.
Man, we both got 2 wrong. Stop it. All right. What name did I thought it was going to be stuff about the movies, not directors. What name did Black Widow use when first introduced to Tony Stark in Iron Man 2? Natalia Romanoff, Natalie Russell, Natalia Roman, Natalie Rushman. What name did Black Widow use when first introduced to Tony Stark in Iron Man 2?
2.
Iron Man 2. Natalia Romanoff, Natalie Russell, Natalia Roman, Natalie Rushman.
Natalie Rushman.
I'm going to go Natalie Russell because I'm pretty sure it was Natalie and not her. Natalie Rushman, you were correct. All right, you're beating me 1-0.
So who's the noob now? Scoob.
Some way more questions to go. So, when did Hank Pym resign from S.H.I.E.L.D.? If you don't remember Hank Pym from Ant-Man.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When did Hank Pym resign from S.H.I.E.L.D.? I have an idea on this one. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. The choices are 1992, 1989, 1981, and 1976.
I don't know.
1992, 1989.
If I had to guess, then I say 92.
I'm going to go 1989. I believe that's the answer. It's 1989. It is 1-1. Next. Why are they showing a picture of Coulson? True or false? Philip J. Coulson was an established Marvel Comics character before his cinematic debut in Iron Man. Basically, did Coulson exist before MCU? Did they make him up or did he exist in the comics?
I think they made him up.
I have no idea, but I also think they made him up. No, he's an established character. Wow. So still tied 1-1. We're terrible.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rename the show Noob and the Noob. Noob and the Noob is the new name of this show. All right. Who has Talos not impersonated? All right. Remember Talos? He's the Skrull. Ignore the answer that's highlighted. I clicked that by mistake.
Okay.
But Talos is the Skrull from Captain Marvel. Who has Talos not impersonated? S.H.I.E.L.D. director R. Keller, Phil Coulson, Nick Fury, Solar. Which one did he not impersonate? You're saying he did not impersonate Nick?
Yeah.
He definitely impersonated Nick Fury. That was at the end of Spider-Man. Well, it was during the movie. They revealed it at the end, but I believe S.H.I.E.L.D. director R. Keller, he did Coulson. So Solar. Nope, I'm wrong. Phil Coulson. He never impersonated Phil Coulson. God damn it. Wow. When did Howard Stark die? Howard Stark is Tony Stark's father. Yes. When did he die?
Oh, I gotta give a year.
Oh, I'm sorry. The year is all 1991. So it's either December 16th, January 12th, March 31st, May 3rd.
March is my birthday, so
You're gonna go with March because it's your birthday? Yeah. I feel like it's May.
It probably is January because the way they showed
It's December,
it was like
It's December, yo. We suck. I'm gonna have to just cut this. We might have to just. Wow. Who was the commanding officer of the SSR during World War II? Mark Clark, Chester Phillips, Omar Bradley, or George Marshall? What the fuck are they even talking about?
I don't know. So
Mark Clark, Chester Phillips, Omar Bradley.
I'm making a guess. The last guy.
So you're going with George Marshall? Just so I don't pick the same person as you, I'm going Chester Phillips. It is Chester Phillips. Woohoo! 2-1.
What you guessed? You didn't really know.
No, I didn't really know. True or false? The super soldier serum used on Steve Rogers was eventually recreated. So remember the super serum?
Yeah.
Was it ever recreated? True or false? It was recreated.
Yes.
You're gonna say yes.
So true.
So yeah, because they recreated it on that's what they was using on the what was that show? The Winter Soldier, and they recreated it with the Flag Smashers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Howard Stark successfully replicated Dr. Earth season in 1991. Okay, yeah, so cool. Who is Thanos' father? So, they got some choices here.
That red guy.
You think Red Skull is Thanos' father?
Yeah.
Red Skull is Thanos' father.
Yeah. Or that guy that be in the shadows all the time.
It's Lars. And the answer is Lars. As revealed by Red Skull, the guy you said it was his father.
Oh.
Remember when they got there to Vormir, he was like, Natasha, daughter of Ivan, and then son of Lars. Come on, man. You're terrible. I'm winning again, by the way.
Whatever.
I'm
Wait, so Lars is the guy that be in the shadows?
No, that is Red Skull. So I have 3 right.
So what does Lars look like?
I don't know what Thanos' father looks like.
Oh.
True or false? The Infinity Gauntlet makes a cameo appearance in Thor. The Infinity Gauntlet is the glove that Thanos wears.
In Thor?
Does it make an appearance in Thor? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it was in the vault thing.
Yes.
It was in the it was a fake one though. It wasn't the real one.
Right.
That's why I remember when it was in Ragnarok when she threw it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who created the character of Rocket Raccoon? Who created the character? Who created the character?
I'm sorry. Are there multiple choices? Because now you're not reading multiple choices.
No, I don't think you're gonna know. That's why I'm trying to like. I don't think you know who Jim Starlin and Joy Perez are. You might know who James Gunn is, but I don't think you know who Sean Gunn is. You don't know Bill Mantlo and Keith Giffen and Al Ewing and Juan. Look, I'm gonna just show you my phone. Which one, A, B, or C, or D?
James Gunn and Sean Gunn just sounds like...
I'm going with James Gunn and Sean Gunn. Only because I know James Gunn had a lot to do with Guardian of the Galaxy. I have no idea of anything of the creation of the character, though. We're both wrong. It's Bill Mantlo and Keith Giffen. Who and who and who? All right, this is not fair. Everybody's a noob. Nobody's passing this. This 30 questions. We're gonna do 15 because we suck. So we're at 13. When did the Chitauri evade the Earth? Now, I'm about to show you. Remember these? When they attacked New York? And Iron Man had to like go up.
Oh, yeah.
So, did they...
2000.
Wait, look at the choices. Was it 8 years... This is a trick question. I'm going to tell you why. Was it 8 years prior to Spider-Man Homecoming? 4 years prior to Spider-Man Homecoming? 10 years prior to Spider-Man Homecoming? Or 6 years prior to Spider-Man Homecoming? Spider-Man Homecoming is the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
So I'll say 6 years.
Okay, the answer is going to be 8 years, but that isn't correct because they show the Battle of New York, right?
Yeah.
And then in the beginning of the movie, it goes to 8 years later and it shows the Vulture, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But Marvel has already admitted that was a mistake. It shouldn't have been 8 years later.
It should have been 8 years?
It shouldn't have been. That was the wrong.
It should have been when?
I forget the number of years it should have been, but 8 was the wrong number. But 8 is the number that appears on the screen.
Oh.
So I'm assuming 8 is the correct answer for this, but 8 is wrong. So this is a trick question. I'm gonna mark 8. It's 8, but I'm not even gonna take the point for that one. No, it says the answer is 8, but it's not fair. It's not 8 years. I promise you.
Okay.
That's fucked up that they even did that. So I'm not counting that as a strike against you, and I won't even give myself the point, even though I'm winning.
Oh my god.
True or false?
Yes.
You heard I said false? True or false? Mm-hmm. True or false? Gamora is a member of the Black Order. True or false? Gamora is a member of the Black Order.
Yes, it's true.
That is false. The Black Order. You know who the Black Order is?
I thought it was Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos' army. Why would Gamora be part of Thanos?
Because that was her father.
She tried to kill him. Look, I picked true. The answer is false. Both Gamora and Nebula are considered separate from the other orphans of Thanos trained for the Black Order. All right. So you can't possibly catch up because I like 3 question lead on you.
Oh my god. So officially I'm a noob. Just say that.
I mean, you got like what? 1, maybe 2 questions right on it?
2, right.
2.
Get it straight.
1 was a guess. So
give me my flowers.
1 was a guess. All right. Who or what created the Infinity Stones? Now, you should know this. Is it 6 singularities from before the Big Bang or Roy Thomas? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not Roy Thomas. The Celestials or the Eternals?
The Eternals.
Wrong.
Oh.
It's 6 singularities before the Big Bang.
Celestials.
No, wrong again.
Oh.
There's 6 stones. They came from the 6 singularities before the Big Bang.
Oh, because when I watched the I went to the movies to watch the Eternals.
And you missed the whole point.
Oh.
All right.
They've been around for
We're going to cut it there
zillions
because this is not what I thought it was. But
yeah, you got to do your research and get more questions.
I smashed you. All right, I'm going to give you another chance on I can't even talk. A future episode. So real quick before we go, because this took way longer than I thought. Yeah. I didn't realize that quiz was long. So in the future, I'm gonna preview the quiz. But I don't want to preview the quiz because then I'm going to have the answer. I mean, you know what? I'm not the noob, so it's okay if I have the answer.
Right.
I want to set you up to at least try stuff that you could answer.
Fine.
Just real quick. So I'm going to go back to Hawkeye, Spider-Man real quick. Just get some predictions from you, right?
Okay.
So, Hawkeye, are you aware of some people that might pop up in Hawkeye, the series? Like some characters that you already know, that you've already seen, that might pop up in Hawkeye.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe.
One for sure, because at the end of the movie, somebody is sent to kill Hawkeye. Remember what movie that is? What character that was? See, you don't even remember. You're bad at this. Black Widow. Remember Black Widow? You remember at the end of the movie, the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
Somebody was sent to kill Hawkeye. You remember who that was?
No.
The blonde-haired girl? Yelena. You know what? All right. Well, she should pop up in the series because she's supposed to be trying to kill Hawkeye, and the series called Hawkeye. So I'm predicting she'll show up in the next episode because there's only 6 episodes, 3 episodes past. She's got to come and try to kill Hawkeye. I don't even know. Do you think she's going to succeed? Because they could technically kill off Hawkeye at the end of the series.
True.
But you really didn't realize that Yelena Belova was going to come kill Hawkeye.
No,
He had a whole like iPad or whatever with his face on it.
I didn't ever see that part.
I'm going to have to show it to you. I'm going to have to show it to you.
And I
Wow.
stayed in the movie theater waiting for all the after credits.
You must have had your face in the popcorn or something because I don't know what happened. Another character rumored to show up in it, and they actually already most likely made a cameo, and you didn't even realize it. Their hand and their voice was already in an episode. Do you know who I'm talking about?
On Hawkeye?
On Hawkeye.
Already?
There was a special character that they've been leading up to. Kingpin, you got one.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the last episode, there was a part like it was like a flashback. She was like a little girl or something. Yeah, he rubbed her face and he laughed. Mm-hmm. If you hear that laugh, you know it's Vincent D'Onofrio. You know it's Kingpin. So he may or may not make an appearance in the series. Mm-hmm. It might be a Thanos type appearance. Fine, I'll do it myself type of appearance. Right. But he may be in the series. He may not. Okay. My prediction is he'll be in the last episode. I think so. I think it'd be great to put him in the last episode.
Okay.
Also, Spider-Man. Just side note, Kingpin is a big Spider-Man villain. So with the last episode of Hawkeye, I believe that's going to air right before Spider-Man comes out.
Nice.
Not saying that Kingpin's going to be in Spider-Man Far From Home, wink, wink, or No Way Home, excuse me. But it'd be a nice thing to see Kingpin, who is a known Spider-Man villain and a known Daredevil villain. And we are all expecting Daredevil to pop up in No Way Home.
Right.
So, that would be kind of a cool way to tie all that in. Yeah. To see Kingpin. Because think about it. Hawkeye airs on Wednesday. The movie opens on Friday, but in some places Thursday. I'm catching it Thursday. I don't know about you. But with that airing on Wednesday and then Spider-Man Thursday, you get to see Kingpin, Daredevil, and Spider-Man all in the span of a couple days. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing for Marvel to do.
Yeah.
One more thing. Biggest rumor about Spider-Man No Way Home is that all 3 of our generation Spider-Mans will be in it. Do you think that will happen? Yes or no?
I say yes. There's no way you cannot have them.
I mean, if they don't have them, it'd be the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
You already got the villains from those movies confirmed. Why wouldn't you have the heroes too? It just only makes sense. I'm happy that going into the movie, we're not going to know. I think it would be a waste to see a trailer with all 3 of them in it. Like, it's no point. Let us try to be surprised. I would love it if Hollywood didn't suck so much and have all these damn leaks in the first place. Yeah. I wish there was some kind of way they could have had this airtight so we would have been walking into that movie theater having no idea that was going to happen. That would have been so cool. But even a little bit spoiled, I think it'd be, for me, it'll be probably like the greatest movie theater experience ever to see.
Absolutely.
See that all come together. So.
Absolutely.
So, we made it to the end.
We made it to the end.
Of Scoob and the Noob.
And I am the noob.
You are the noob. You proved it. I mean, 2 questions, one guess.
Nigga, you just as bad as me.
Just as bad. I got like 4, 5, 6, 7,
Bro,
8, 9,
you're
10.
just
I got
as
so many
bad.
right. I stopped counting.
Oh my god.
I got so many right. I stopped counting.
Look, you might have more knowledge than me, but technically you're still a noob too. So.
Nah, I'm an advanced noob. I'm a noob plus. Noob 2.0. I'll take noob 2.0.
All right.
Any closing comments for you?
No closing comments. I'm just excited to see Spider-Man.
Wow, that sounded like rehearsed or something?
No, it's not rehearsed. Like ever since December 1st, I just got extra excited. Like I can't sleep at night. I can't wait to see it.
It's the biggest movie of my life.
I might see it twice. I might. Go to the
I'm
movies to
definitely
see it
seeing it. I already got tickets to see it twice, so I'm definitely gonna see it twice. I'm gonna watch it once because I want to watch it and enjoy it. I'm gonna watch it again because I want to do a full review on the movie because, like I said, biggest movie of my life. So
yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And that wraps up Scoob and a Noob. First time, but we gonna make this a weekly thing. Hopefully. Yeah. I don't know about my co-host.
I can do it.
She might be too much of a noob. I thought you were gonna get more than 2 out of 15.
Whatever.
2 out of 15. What's the percentage on that? That's a super F. That's a super F. I got like a D at least. But till next time. I don't have a closing thing yet. I don't know what I'm gonna say to end episodes, but
bye.
Bye. Perfect. Bye.